Hi, welcome to Tamanegi Thursday, where I try to pull off the tie look. Well, not really. Uh, Today I decided to, well, not decided. Necessity forced me to cook dinner again, and so I accidentally recreated sardines in tomato sauce. Except it's not sardines; it's sea mullet, and instead of plain tomato sauce, it's pasta sauce because I had half a jar of pasta sauce left. And did you know that after you open it, you're supposed to use it within 3 days? I actually knew that, it's just I couldn't think of anything. And then for the past few days, my lunch has been like rice and beans. The first day, it was just literally rice and long beans that I'd fried with soy sauce because I the beans were actually growing fungus, so I had to get rid of them quickly. You'll be surprised how nice it is. I mean, you just fry it with soy sauce, so like, yeah. And uh, as you can see, I can't flip the camera while this thing is filming, but the oven is empty and I just took it out. So, ta-da! It's the remains of it. Like, don't know how much you can see, but yeah, I put in bell pepper and a whole onion, which turned out to also be rotting. Everything in this house rots away too fast. So I cooked like 3 cups of rice on Sunday, and somehow it's lasted me until now. I made chicken soup the other time, but yeah, that's that. So I kind of mixed it all into one bowl. And like, basically all I had in mind was I have fish in the fridge that's been there for like 2 weeks, even though it was on the sell quickly um section. So you're supposed to technically use it within like the day itself. But haha, 1 week, college, or 2 weeks, college life. And I figured like I didn't want to keep frying it because like I would need to defrost it after I came back from school. And then because it's not very fresh, it would stink up the entire kitchen, which is what happened last time. And then it stank for an entire week. Although no one seemed to notice, I did it on my roommate's too nice to mention it. And so I decided I was going to try and steam it in the foil packet. But like, instead of really just steaming it, I threw in all the pasta sauce. And then after that, it's like, oh look, it tastes just like fish and, well, like sardines, except it's not sardines. I have like cans of mackerel, which I want to make kimchi soup with because my aunts told me the recipe for it. But I haven't got kimchi at all. So, anyway, what's been going on with my life other than that? Let me eat this bell pepper. Bell pepper. This week has been pretty shit because like every week that I have to do bio prep is pretty bad because that means there's 2 days dedicated to that assignment, which is the practical report. And then alongside that, we're supposed to already have started revising for our exams, which I haven't really started revising. And then sometimes I look up and I'm like, oh my goodness, like everyone else is revising. Well, that's cause for concern sometimes. And yeah, I'm more looking forward to what's going to happen over the weekend because my roommate's brother's coming over and I'm going for a scavenger hunt on Friday. And I'm possibly going to the market, and my friends invited me to go karaokeing on Saturday night. And yeah, we did role plays this week for clinic. We were supposed to pretend to be like a dentist and a parent and all that sort of thing. And it was kind of weird because we all had to pretend to be like every single role, which is either like dental assistant, dentist, parents, child, or recorder, which doesn't do anything. And when I was playing the parent, the creepy guy who likes to touch girls was the child. And then he was like, oh, hold my hand, mummy. I just stared at him and I said, no, I'm allergic to boys. And he just stared at me like, but you like did the do. Except he obviously didn't say did the do because he's a vulgar teenage boy. And he said something like, well, you know what he said. You can guess what he said. like with my supposed father, and then like how can you possibly be allergic to boys? And I didn't want to just tell him straight in the face, I'm just allergic to you. And well, it settled the fact that I was certainly not cut out to be a parent. But in the end, for our final film, because we were supposed to decide which of the roles we were best suited to, they decided that I was the best parent. But fortunately, my child was another girl, and she clung to me, and I was totally okay with that. If I've given the impression that I'm like not straight to my class, I totally wouldn't fault them. And that's about all I've got to say for this week. I hope you guys are having fun. I think most of your exams are over, right, guys? So, hopefully don't stress out too much about life. Bye.